all about just lining it up. We'll see, though, once again, we are going to be jumping into top 8 here at Yoshi's Island, Arise. See how this one's going to get it started. Player 4, let's go.
Yo, I'm already getting punished for the monkey flip right there.
Yeah, already, right, out of the blue.
Yeah. So you already seeing the crouch really low from the Diddy player, and I'm liking the fact that he is at least trying to be patient. Unfortunately, he's in the corner, and he has to deal with Richter's best part of his game, the ledge trapping scenario.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like we're almost getting to see Squidplumber like dominate and try to establish what based off of preconceived notions. Oh, the Z drop during hits in order to get the holy water down and break up the combo.
And this is so unfortunate.
Yeah, this is what I mean a little earlier. Like Diddy, EJJ found one hit, took it for 60. Meanwhile, Squidplumber has just been like able to nickel and dime and tick and tack into the total of 70. Oh, an early up B though.
Yeah.
Very risky.
So Richter's up B, not one of the fastest up Bs out of shield. I believe it's like, I don't want to say the exact frame, but you can like get a shield right before it if you don't do anything too laggy on the shield. So forcing Richter to commit to those up Bs and just punishing them really hard is what you have to do. Also, Richter doesn't have the best aerial speed. So if you pressure them off stage, if you see an air dodge or a jump, you can get an early stock kill.
Right, so far, though, right now, it's still pretty even, about a minute and a half into this game so far. Once again, the projectile Wild West is going on, right? Everyone's just plucking what they need to and then going in here. Squidplumber going to start to get set up here. Great evade by EJJ, too. You got to give Belmont enough respect to recognize when the axe is coming. The barrels, though, not going to be enough. Just a little bit of style. Going to tack on the back air as well, and there's the forward air to finish it up. Great first stock from EJJ. Squid's got to bring it back right now.
That's a really unfortunate way to fall into for this first stock. And man, twice over now, we're seeing Squidplumber go for the early up B. I know Diddy Kong's frame data is like really pretty safe on shield, and his small stature can be hard to punish. But like just going for that frame 6 uppercut, very strong, but also super, super punishable, and to a nice 30% already played for.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's, okay, getting the recatch on the ledge right there. But it feels like you have the hard commit. As you said before this game started, Richter, not the best out of shield option. So if you can catch just Squidplumber panicking, you can definitely take the set far. And the get up attack right there, unfortunately not able to convert right there. And just now able to get back on stage. But this is not looking good if you're from MDVA. Squid is kind of having a hard time.
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that Diddy Kong is a little bit of a better chaser around the stage than Belmont is at that point, right? Still, though, EJJ using the monkey flip at this point, but here comes Squid finding the fire into the whip once again. Things are looking good right now. Gets the Gimp of the Holy Water into the first axe hit. Finds the sweet spot on the whip as well. Right now, though, this is what we were talking about with EJJ a little bit earlier, right? How do you get back to stage? Great F tilt, and now EJJ going to be trailing behind when Squidplumber was also trailing behind about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's just crazy how this game can just flip at a snap of a finger. And, okay, I thought we were going to see a Z drop into like a grab. Diddy's banana is plus on up toss, so you're able to get something, but able to get the banana conversion right there, and the stock is 0 piece.
Yeah, that's where I really like to see Squidplumber like just try and like establish a center stage. It feels like he's almost willing to play around with the mix-up, whether we see the downers on shield, we've seen dash attack cross-ups, we've seen like ambiguous nairs, but we've yet to see just like pure forward tilt gaming, like pure like I want to stay under this platform and make EJJ sweat with banana in hand, and that's never an ideal position, but Squidplumber is almost always like taking the initiative to make EJJ like press a button, but that in turn levels its own risk.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
I loved the double div, and that's going to be enough. The first down air going to set up into position for EJJ to think it's safe to react at a shield. Then here comes the second into the up B. It's a really good mix-up by Squid. I like that coming out from him. Going to go up in at the set so far, 1-0. Really good stuff. Yeah, I mean, the highlights from this set are going to be crazy. It's all about a lot of these like traps, right? Finding like the first back air and then just reading where Belmont's going to go. And I always say the best of fives are some of the best sets because we get to see that adaptation live.
Yeah, and EJJ is known for their adaptation, so definitely going to see some counterplay being developed, at least as the set goes on. Oh, down throw fair only works at 0, baby.
I know it was like a little bit ago, but like, damn, Squidplumber hit Diddy
Damn.
Kong ledge hang. Damn, bro, you got it like that? That's not hard. That's not easy.
That's a good character. They won though.
We're making clickbait out of this top 8. Belmont actually good again?
Hey,
Gasp.
yo. All right, when it comes back, we all got to give our best H-Box face.
No, thank you. Anyway, so far it's pretty even right now between both players. I like the spot dodges coming out from Squid. You can definitely tell getting a little bit more comfortable as the set kind of goes on here. Good monkey flip, though, over the Holy Fire right now. I like a lot of the placements on the back airs. The back airs have been really, really solid from EJJ. And the follow-ups, they're there. Sometimes they just take a little bit longer to get out of here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just wish for like a bit more commitment off stage. Squid is kind of getting predictable with the recovery right now. If you got to take note and you got to punish them for it.
Absolutely here, player 4. We're almost seeing some sort of interception on the horizontal barrels, but getting caught in the platform, and Squidplumber will eat that up smash. EJJ, can you hold on to the lead this time is the question here, Lyric, because like we saw how good Squidplumber was on the second stock of game 1, really establishing center stage and turning that into prolonged advantage, and he's doing the same thing here.
Yeah, I think that's something very important to note out. Good spot dodge, though. Here we go. EJJ getting something nice and set up here. I'm loving the empty hop back to recognize, you know what, you are going to roll in because Belmont not playing well off stage. You definitely want to regain center stage control. Still, so far, EJJ playing extremely well, but just the F-tilt, the sparks on it. Going to even find the little bit of the stump with the Holy Fire and find the forward air. Player 4. I mean, it feels like we're watching game 1 play out again, right? Squid was down, but now Squid's really down.
Now we're getting kind of remixed because EJJ is now finding control of the lead. And as I said, great at their adaptation. We're seeing a bit more ledge traps. Richter does also struggle to get off the ledge. Now one of the best ledge jumps and best rolls to get off. So once you like cover those two options with Banana, it's kind of like game's over.
Oh yeah, you touched on it a little earlier, Reggie, but like not only does Richter have a hard time getting out of disadvantage, he has a hard time moving. He's just like, his aerial acceleration is awful. His air speed isn't much better. Like getting out of a vortex is exactly uppercut or bust. And like we've seen Squidplumber miss a couple of them already, and EJJ like seems much more potent on not only just setting up good position, but setting up like solid baits exactly like that in order to like just an empty jump in, fade back, try and get a punish. Then there, but the ideas are there, and it's making Squidplumber struggle so hard when he actually gets hit.
There's the parry, though, into the up B. Squidplumber getting set up right now. I mean, 60% on this stock. I'm loving the way that EJJ is doing, like, my favorite thing that players do. So, you know what? I'm in a really weird situation. Let me just go to the other side of the stage and win neutral again. It goes to show how calm, cool, and collected you are, especially in the scramble, too. But Squid going to be able to find the weak hit back air. It's not going to be enough, but there is the forward air, getting the Holy Fire set up. And the axe not going to be enough, going for the second one, but still, I mean, Diddy Kong just be flying in the air. Like, it's so hard for Belmont sometimes to keep up with it, but there's the trip into the F smash, looking really close on this last stock, but I don't know. EJJ definitely not giving up advantage.
Oh, no, definitely not. Okay, but losing the stock right there. But one thing we have to know is EJJ has not neutral get up once during this game, too. And just completely avoiding a main component of Richter's game. Going to take the stock right there. Great job taking game 2. But the big adaptation we saw there was just avoiding the ledge in general.
Yeah, we saw that multiple times, right, Reggie? Just Diddy Kong's airspeed is enough to always give Belmont fits. So if you play with the idea that ambiguous movement is your best friend and empty movement is your best friend, then you're forcing Squid to swing early. Like these holy waters, excuse me, aren't there like once EJJ is grabbing the ledge. They're there preemptively to try and make sure like you can't do this horizontal action. But that means that Squidplumber is in an action while EJJ goes high. It's a lot of like reactive empty movement that is setting up for beneficial positioning and turning that into either escapism or stocks, like you were mentioning earlier, Lyric. Just like, if I don't feel like I'm in this situation, I'm getting out of dodge and resetting to a place I want to be in.
Going to small battlefield now, so we're going to stick with the bi-plat layout, but we're actually going to go to somewhere a little bit smaller, where EJJ is actually not going to be able to monkey flip to safety every single time just because we have a smaller stage at this point. Here we go, though, Squid trying to get something started, and we'll be able to get a nice little bit of 40 before EJJ going to be able to fire back. Belmont up tilt is such an interesting move because it like waves the whip around just a little bit. The animations in this game are just so funny for some things because sometimes the animations and the hitboxes just don't agree with each other.
That move feels like it has no hitbox, to be honest.
Right.
A lot of Belmont moves in general, like they're only active for like 1 frame. Like infamously, like back air, super great move, really important to Belmont neutral, active for a 1 frame. It's like, you know?
Less.
Got it.
But you've seen EJJ starting to gain control after just taking kind of a beating at the start of this game, and just has to adapt to the fact that they don't have that much space anymore. So they have to come up like with a slightly new game plan.
Ooh, okay, gets the trip into the F tilt, not going to be enough. EJJ 155. Squid, this forward throw should definitely do it. Just gonna DI right into the block zone. Like, yeah, no, there's no way I'm gonna be living this no matter what here. Still, EJJ not giving up just yet. Going to be launched off though, has the banana in hand. Once again, the monkey flips. The different positions horizontally that EJJ is choosing to go, like either super high or go at that mid-range where he knows that Squidplumber is just going to try and just get a forward air out. It's really, really smart. The spacing is very much there. It just feels like Squid took EJJ to a smaller stage to control it just a little bit more.
Yeah, no, and you did make note of that earlier. It's just when I said the adaptation was to go super high cross stage, it's like, okay, we got that down. We're gonna take you out now, and that's how the first kill happened. Just waiting. You only can re-grab ledge a certain amount of times in this game, so.
That was interesting though to like throw the holy fire so it like would stay active and that would quote cover like the re-grab of the ledge, but it's still just it was very interesting. It's just not something that we've seen a lot.
It's the classic bait when it comes to games like this, as Squidplumber takes an even further lead. Like what Squidplumber is trying to do is put the shoe on the other foot at this point. Like, it's like, I'm going to give myself a position where, yeah, there's an opportune punish where you could get the stock here. But if you're not doing it preemptively, like expecting me to re-grab ledge or something, then you're going to have to start interacting in a delayed manner, which can automatically give Squidplumber like a roll back onto ledge in that instance to get back to center and turn it into a ledge trap.
Yeah, and we're seeing every single monkey flip being punished right now. The up tilt's going to take it right there. Have not seen that move kill since like 6 years ago, man.
That's the smash for up tilt.
It's his secret up smash. Like he's got good up smash and then the hidden one for surprise moments.
Still Squid on point here to take this second game. EJJ going to be able to find the barrels there as well. It's a nice 30% onto Squid, but look at this already. Almost at 100%. Here we go. Finds the trip, though, and finds the combo as well. Looking really good. And that's what you, as a Diddy Kong player, need to keep your momentum. You need to be finding these awesome strings. But Squidplumber going to be able to combo cross into Axe right now. Good up tilt again by Squidplumber. The up throw trying to find the Axe just in case he monkey flips the other way. Really smart, but going to have to win one more time in the edge guard.
Yeah, no, you need to like find something. Not for this game, but for the next game. It's essentially you're trying to get data at this point.
It's so ugly. Oh my goodness. Still, EJJ just needs to get like one punish and then hold really well because another throw right at the ledge is definitely going to do it. One F tilt from center, not going to be enough here, but knocks Diddy Kong out of the barrels via the holy water.
Yeah.
And then just little touch tip of the whip. That's going to be it. Squidplumber leading the set right now 2-1. We got potential last game, but EJJ can do it. But I really like the counter pick. I think the counter pick in the stage definitely helps Squid.
Yeah, I think the way that Squidplumber kind of shifted their offense, like it was almost because Belmont is generally a quantity over quality type of ledge trapper with just like so much on the screen at once. Like especially in that last ledge trap right there, like it didn't close out the stock, but the holy water was already there and in a position where EJJ was ready and prepared to do it. But instead of doing like smash toss of the cross after holy water, he did tilt toss instead to cover just above the ledge right where EJJ would jump. that amount of coverage and different timing mix-ups and different positioning mix-up, like gave Squidplumber the extended advantage.
Yeah, I didn't even not know there was like 2 different tosses for this guy.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
A little goofy.
He's a little quirky.
Yeah.
Definitely anybody who says, yes, I play Belmont in 2023, you can only describe as quirky. Like, definitely a little bit quirky there in terms of character choice here. Speaking of choices, I'm very surprised we went back to small battlefields after that, right? Last weekend at Homecoming, we saw Diddy Kongs run like all around town and city, right? They love that space to move, and I'm really surprised we're going back to small here already, though. Squid going to be tossed off stage. EJJ needs to find the stock now before Squid gets sets up again.
It might be too late for that, Lyra, because we're already seeing.
We
were seeing Squidplumber play the jump back game, but the transcendent banana bypassing all of that stuff.
Gotta love banana.
It'd be doing this for a long time.
Yeah, and okay, you seen the ledge trap from EJJ? Oh, that's D right there.
Imagine if he made it back.
Yo, different character. My tier list.
Belmont should be able to grab ledge with up air too.
I agree. I agree. He needs it, right?
I'm a hater.
I love when people are like, oh, this move on X character is super broken. X mid-tier. But he needs it. Like,
Genuinely.
He needs it.
I'm for the idea of we can make bad characters worse.
That's why Piranha Plant exists. Does Belmont need to be a bad character?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
I feel like that's how all commentators fight about something. It's like, why do you feel this way? Oh, because of this. All right, you got it. Like,
Valid.
I'll back off.
Meanwhile, like, top players are like, no, like, your tier list is terrible, blah, blah, blah. And commentators are like, all right, whatever you feel like doing.
They don't really tier list the
You say their tier list is terrible. It's like, which tier list?
Yeah, right. I think DeBuzz has, like, a feature-length film of, like, tier list videos.
I love watching that.
They're like 3 hours. It's great.
I like put that on right after Endgame. It's like
yes,
cinematic masterpiece.
This is the true Marvel Cinematic Universe.
The Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe, definitely not ready for it.
This is close, though. Like, as much as we were talking over this, like, EJJ has found, like, many instances of, like, beating Squidplumber to the punch. Like, a couple early dash-ins, a couple early up smashes to stop Squidplumber from just, or an early monkey flip in that case. So, like, there's no, we're fighting in the scramble. I'm not letting you, like, hit me with a max range back air like he just did. Like, the goal is to make Squidplumber uncomfortable in a close range situation.
Yeah. No, I agree. And you saw how much respect EJJ gave that situation with the holy water. I felt like if EJJ walked up close, they would have been able to punish the situation and just covered a bit more options.
Ooh,
almost.
Going for the up B for the finisher there. That was bold by Squid. The second one not going to be able to do enough. I think a lot of people get tripped up by Belmont's up B. It's not as strong as people think, but still the trip helping out EJJ here. It's definitely not completely gone for them, too. We could be seeing our first Game 5 in the first set of top 8 here at Yoshi's Island right now, but still, Squid definitely just wants to take this home. There we go, though, setting up for the ledge trap. Not going to be able to find it. There's the forward throw. Going for the axe, but still just a little bit too far. Oh, no-y. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. I hate to see it.
That was
Do you hate to see Ubo looks so dissatisfied.
I'm just so, like,